Hello everyone, I'm Loganathan from Loga QA Automation channel. In the last video, we have seen how to use Playwright agents for creating the test plan, and then from the test plan, how can we generate the automation test scripts automatically, and then in case the test scripts generated by Playwright agent is failing, how can we use this healer agent to fix it and run the script successfully. So this is what we covered in the last video. And in this video, what I would like to do is, I would like to expand it further. So in the last video, we have seen creating these 3 spec files, the test case files, where it is doing the successful login testing, and then one negative scenario for entering the incorrect username and one negative scenario for entering the incorrect password. These are very basics. Now I'm going to add a little more complexity to it, and also I'm going to show you what if I don't want the agent to start always from the login screen. I want the agent to start creating test scripts from the point where I want that to create. Okay, so that is what I'm going to cover in this video. First, how to add further tests to your automation suite. That is number 1. And number 2, it is not always that it has to go from the login, right? It can also start from the point where you wish the agent to start. So that is what we are going to see. And also, without doing any coding, without touching the code, how can we customize our automation script is what we are going to see in this video, and all using AI agents. No code, and you don't need to have any coding knowledge for it, and just follow this video. All right, so let's go to successful login spec.ts, and here you see that the code is generated, right, for the successful login. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy it. I copy this, and after this, let me go to this seed.spec.ts. So this seed.spec.ts is created as and when we install the agents or configure the agents in our project. So check the last video, and you would have observed that as soon as we configure these Playwright agents, this seed.spec.ts is created. So this is what we are going to use for telling the Playwright, this is your starting point. Okay, now I have copy pasted the script inside this seed test. I'm good, and I'll practically first show you how the application will look like, so that you'll get reminded of it. Let's go there. So this is the application I'm going to use for this demo. The username and password are here. I'm copy pasting them, and I'm logging in there. So once I log in, what I want to do is, first I want to verify if these tabs are working correctly or not. So let me see. When I click on home, it should say hello, and then when I click on practice, it should say the title is practice. When I click on course, it should say courses as title, and when I click on blog, it should say unlock your future, and then any text after which, because I guess this site will get updated as and when they are coming up with new courses on the automation tools. So that's why I do not want to verify the entire text. I would just want to verify the partial text of this string. And then at the end, the contacts. So when I click on contacts, I want to see the header contact getting displayed. This is the next test I want to create after I log in. So again, I want to click on each tab, and as and when I click on the tab, I should ensure the correct heading is displayed. This is my test case now. So for that, what I need to do, I should go to Visual Studio, and here the seed.spec.ts is selected as a base. As you see, since I have opened it, here this is selected. This is the context for our healer or generator. Let's use the test generator. So I'll click this, and I use generator because the very first time I'm going to generate some test script. So I'll use this test generator, and I'm going to say the test generator that, okay, these are your tabs. I'll open a text file, and then I'll say file new, and I paste this. I'll make it as format plain text. Cool. So these are the tabs present in the application, and every tab has a heading, right? Let me copy this. Hello. The practice has practice. Courses have courses as title. Blogs has unlock your future. And then contacts or contact have contact. Let's use this. And then I say home. I'll just try to map this in a key value pair method so that the prompt will be more readable. So copy this practice with practice and then course. Let me view, zoom in. Okay. And finally contact. Nothing but I'm creating a kind of a key value pair combination for the agent to understand it better, but this one should be partial match, right? So I say contains unlock your future. I'm not saying that the exact string should be the title of the screen. Let's go and write the prompt now. All right, I'm saying that after you log in using the script in the seed spec, next you verify each tab. Let me give these tabs in the bracket. In the application works correct by clicking on them and verify the title. I say title or heading, whatever it is, heading displayed as below. So I copy paste it. So simple, right? I've given the prompt. So this is Playwright test generator. So as you know, this agent is responsible for creating automation script. And this is the context, seed.spec.ts, where I have the script for logging in successfully. And then I'm giving what next to be automated. So let's go ahead. As we did last time, we'll have to provide some authorization whenever it is prompting us to provide. So let's keep clicking on keep button. Okay. As you see, it launches the browser and it already logs into it. So until the login, it did not do anything. It did not create any automation script. After it logged in, it stops or it pauses and it starts asking me to provide the permission to it. Okay. So let me start. I'll create a test to verify each tab after successful login. Let me set up and run the test. So it understood my requirement. So it is using the MCP server. This also we have covered last time. MCP is nothing but it's a model context protocol, and this protocol is required to communicate with browsers. Right? The agent has to communicate with browser, and that will be used by that will be through MCP. Okay, allow and review. Allow. So it keeps clicking on every tab and it is asking me to provide the permission for doing that activity. So it is taking some time on a particular click. Maybe it is trying to identify the element and it is trying to find the right locator strategy for it. So now it is on the blog tab. It has crossed a couple of tabs and now it is on the blog tab. Cool. And it is now on the click on the contact tab. I guess this is the last tab in the list that we have provided. Okay, approve tool ran click. Let me allow it. Let me allow this. Okay, this is going to put the tests under the tests folder directly, and then it is going to name it as verify navigation tab.spec.ts. I can specify to create a new folder and then place this test file, but for now it is okay. I can manually also move it. So I'm saying yes. Done. So this has finally summarized what it has done. So log in using the seed spec credential. So it already logged into the application or logs into the application with this, and after which it verifies the each tab: home, practice, course, blog, and contact. And as you see here, it says contains, right? Here it displays. So this is how it understands our requirement, and accordingly it creates the script. Let's go to this verify navigation tab script and check what it is doing. As you see, first it navigates, and first of all it names the test as verify navigation tabs, and then it navigates to the application URL, enters the username and password. First verifies if it is visible or not. If it is visible, then it enters the valid username and password, and then it logs in. Once it logs in, it verifies it is on the right screen or not, and after which it starts the work. So it first clicks on the home tab, and it has gone with the locator strategy get by role, and it clicks on the home tab, and then it is validating if the heading hello is displayed or not. And next it is clicking on the practice tab, and it is validating whether the practice heading is displayed or not. Likewise, it goes on until the contact, and it verifies. So the script is ready. What we do is we'll try to execute it first. So we know the command npx playwright test, and then the partial name I can provide verify navigation, and then I'll mention it as work or headed mode so that we all can see it, and then I'll mention it as workers is equal to 1. And when this is doing, let me go to Playwright config and ensure that okay, there is Firefox and WebKit is selected. I'll comment this. Either I can comment it or I can pass it from here, no worries. So I can say project is equal to Chromium. Okay, let's try this. Make sure that arguments are regular expressions. Somewhere I'm going wrong. Where am I going wrong? Verify -nabi. Okay, I have made a mistake in the test name, as you see. My bad, my typing. It's a typo. nabig. Okay. Let me enter. It says it is running one test with one worker. It goes there, it logs in, and then it keeps clicking on multiple tabs, and then it failed. Where is it failing? It is failing at the place where it has to verify unlock your future. Why is it failing? It says the locator used is resolved to 12 elements, and due to which it is not able to identify one element uniquely, and it is failing. Now I am not going to fix it because I have my agent assistant with me, so I'll not fix this. Instead I'll say, let me rename and copy the file name. I'll tell the healer, so this time I'm going to take the help of my healer agent, and I'll tell the healer agent that the script is failing. Check and fix it. I'm giving the order to it. Let's see how fast it can understand the fix or understand the failure and fix it. Again, it's going to ask me some permission. I'll be providing. So remember, I'm not using the test generator agent. This time I'm using test healer agent because the test is failing and it requires some healing. You see, already it understood the reason for the failure and it updated it. So it updated it with a keyword first. So even if it is displaying 12, you just focus on the first one and ensure that it is visible. That is what it does. So it is asking me to allow. So it says the test is passing now. Okay, so let me say keep. and then I'll run the test one more time. It opens the browser, logs in, keeps clicking. Oh wow, this time it could click on all the tabs, and then it came out and it says the test case is passed. So I am going to say show the report, npx playwright show report. But when I open it, here the report says everything is passed, right? So to have URL, and then to be visible, logout, and then yeah, hello. As you see, this hello to be visible as a heading, and it is visible. And then the last one where contact has to be visible as a heading, contact is visible. And then where is the blog? Yeah, so here unlock your future should be visible, and this is also visible. So everything is working, but I don't have a proof, evidence that it has worked. So what do I need to do? I need to include some screenshots in my report. And for including the screenshot, do I need to know any code or any keyword from Playwright? If I'm going to do it manually, then I need to know, but I'm going to take the help of my agent, so I don't need to know it. Again, note that I'm using healer, I'm not using generator, because healer is the one which should be used for updating your script. If you're going to create a new script, then go for generator. If you're going to update the existing script, always use healer. So what I'm going to do, I'll again say rename and copy the script, and I'll tell the healer it is not required. Actually, it is already set as a context here, verify navigation tabs.spec.ts. So then I don't need to mention which script it has to work. So I'll straight away go add screenshot after verifying the tab, verifying each tab, and embed this screenshot into the HTML report that gets opened at the end of the execution. So this is my prompt to it. So I want to add screenshot code after every tab verification. So I want this to be done by the agent. So I'm giving this as a prompt. Let's see what it does. Are you guys already seeing it? So it is making some changes in my existing script, and it is adding a custom function, take an attached screenshot, and that function gets called after every tab validation, as you see. And it says it is done. Let me allow. Nice. So I'll say keep, so that all the lines that agent has added will remain in my new test script created in verify navigation. So it says it is done. So what I do, I'll do a rerun again and see if it is working. Cool. It logged in, and it was going through the tabs, and also you could see that there was some glitch on the UI because Playwright was attempting to take screenshots. That's why there was some glitch. But anyways, let's see the report and check whether it has done the work that we have given to it or not. npx playwright show report. Awesome. Let's click on it. Cool, right? So it has now given us the report, and at the end of the report it has a section called screenshots, and this gives us the home page screenshot. So it clicked on home tab and then it took the screenshot, and then it clicked on practice and then it took the screenshot, and it clicked on courses and it took the screenshot, it clicked on blog, screenshot, and then finally contact and then screenshot. How awesome it is. I did not know, or I don't need to know even one line of code, or I don't need to know any keyword or any custom built code from Playwright to take a screenshot here. I'm just entering the prompts and I'm getting the results I want. So this is called vibe coding or vibe programming, and we can follow this for any type of automation. And here the very important thing that we have covered is we don't need to always start from the login. We can ask the agent to start from the point where we would like to start. Correct? That is what we have done here. So try this out for your application, and then see if it is working. If it is not working, leave a comment and tell me where it is not working. I can try to give some solution for it. If it is working also, great. Just leave a comment saying that this is working for you, so that others can understand and gain the confidence on these agents, and they can also try it out for their application. This concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep learning and keep growing. Take care. Bye.